All right, a little bit of a different setup, but I am here with the one, the only, Marco Plus.
Yeah. What's up, man? How's it going, dude?
How's it going?
Chilling. I'm cooling. Never better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long you in New York for? A week?
Nah, not really. I'm gonna be here for a couple days, but then I gotta go back home. Then I gotta come back though.
Usually here for business, I assume, or you ever just pull up just to pull up?
Sometimes. When I got enough time, when I'm not obsessing over music.
Yeah, which is probably all the time. So we're here to talk about Marco Plus versus the Underworld.
Yeah, man.
It's out now. When this is being released, it'll be out. Tell me about how you came up with the name of the album. What was life like making it? Where was your headspace at making the project? Just tell me how it came to be.
It took forever to get the fucking name right.
What were the different iterations? Like, what'd you start off with?
At first, it was just Underworld, if I'm not mistaken. But then I started not to like Underworld because another artist did an album titled Underworld, and I was like, oh, man. So it kind of just shook me a little bit. My bad, I'm talking low.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it was like, it kind of messed me up because I was like, dog, this dude just dropped an album titled Underworld last year. But we're not like the same type of artists. So I figured I could just like try to find my way through it. And then, of course, like everybody is like a fan of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Why am I saying Steven Universe, guys? I'm sorry. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I was thinking about that, and I was like, yo, that actually makes perfect sense because I was thinking about ways to make sure people knew where this was coming from and like who this was coming from, and really just what I'm trying to do with it, because that's really the whole basis behind the album. Just like trying to get through the underworld, whatever that may be. It can be the literal feeling of like you about to die. It could be going through it with your partner. It can be just like losing friends, trying to make it in what you're doing in your life, things like that. That's what I kind of feel like it is. Any plight that you're going through and trying to get through. Like it's kind of like the underworld, kind of like hell.
Yeah. And you touch on a lot of heavy subjects. You're very personal, very vulnerable in your music. And I always like my thing is I'm always trying to put people onto newer artists, and I always hate when people are kind of casuals or might be like an older hip hop fan and they kind of feel like rappers today don't have too much to say, and then someone like you comes to mind, or like there's a lot of people I think who have a lot to say. Is that something that like is that intentional or natural? Like what led you to being like, I'm gonna bare my real life and get real personal with my music? Like what draws you to that type of lyrical content, I guess, in your music?
It's kind of like a mix of both, of like sometimes I can't help it, but I also know when to turn on my introspection. Sometimes I can find myself going on a tangent when I rap, so I've learned to be a lot more intentional these days with just how I create music. I've noticed that I rap passionately.
Yes, so I think so.
So it can sound like I'm going through something even when I'm not.
I think that I've seen people define your style as like a laid back delivery, and I don't like agree with that. I've read that a couple times. I was like, that's not.
I think they mix up the production I rap on with my delivery, because you can't help but feel laid back while listening to it. But if you listen to how I'm rapping on it,
no, I feel it in your delivery. Like I feel the emotion in your delivery for sure. Yeah. And then a lot of the heavy content or like the personal content has to do with providing for your daughter.
Yeah. Man. That's crazy. I'm a father. It don't blow my mind every day. She's 6 and it always blow my mind.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's 6 like? Like how have things changed over the years? Like what's 6 like versus like when she was first starting to walk or first starting to talk? What's it like now?
Well, now she's talking back.
So now you know what it was like when you were a kid doing that.
Oh man, I'd be like, bruh, this is crazy. She be saying that to me too, like, bruh. I'd be like, what? Like, what did you just say to me? That's crazy.
How do you handle when she talks back?
Honestly, as I've grown up, I had to realize that. All right, so yeah, there's also respecting your parent, but there is a such thing as your child voicing how they feel. So I've noticed that a lot of parents could probably feel hit if if it seems like their child is being disrespectful or like they're kind of like overwhelmed or anything like that. Because a lot of times that's just what attitude is. It's like being overwhelmed. Sometimes you have to just live with it, unless it's like totally uncalled for. Yeah. But like it's a great line of like discipline and helping your child understand their emotions as well.
How has it changed your career, your approach to music, or just how you view your path?
It gave me a lot more to talk about.
That's true. I can imagine.
Yeah, it gave me a lot more to talk about because I just like people don't understand how much. Well, I'm pretty sure they do. That's probably stupid to say. It's a lot more like it seems like it's a lot more issues that just come from being a parent that's outside of like, oh, I have to fend for my daughter. It's like you start thinking about everything different. So yeah, it's like it was almost like, you know how people say your frontal lobe develops fully like 25.
Yeah, like right now you probably just developed as we're talking.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like my kid kicked that in like rather.
Yeah, I feel like it's like instant.
Early.
I just had my best friend growing up just had a kid. I feel like it's kids born. It's like you're a different person.
Exactly.
It's like you're reborn yourself.
Exactly.
So, let's talk about, because we're pressed on time, I want to talk about Out My Way with Smino.
Hey!
How did that come together? And tell me about your just relationship with Smino in general.
I was cussing out a girl. No, I was just playing. I wasn't really cussing out a girl at the time. I was in my bedroom at the time when I made the song. I made it very quick, like 4 or 5 minutes. It took me a while to actually make something to the beat. I had the beat for like 2 years, but I never knew what to say to it. But then I was just humming something, and I was like, wait, let me cut this beat on, and let me say this. And it came out fire. And then I went to LA a couple days ago with my team. Not a couple days ago, a couple days later, forgive me, I'm high. And yeah, I got Smino on. He pulled us to the studio, and we kind of just kicked it, chilled, and he did his verse very quick. I don't even think he wrote it or typed it, if I remember correctly.
Was that your first time in the studio with him?
Nah, it was my second. The first time was because I have a song with him that's never coming out. Sorry, guys, but it was like we did it during like the there was these sessions that J. Cole and his label Dreamville were having in like 2023.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I heard you say somewhere that you were there. Someone mentioned you were there.
Exactly.
What was that like?
It was honestly surreal.
Are you in the doc at all?
No, it was
the second one.
No, it was that Dreamville session may never materialize as an album. It was like in 2023.
Oh, so it was it wasn't the.
Yeah, but it was like for a week. J. Cole rented out. Was it Tree Sounds? Yeah, Tree Sounds, and yeah, it was just a bunch of people flowing through. It was like a bunch of people. Absol was there. Daylight had the main studio for like 7 days straight. Tip came through. I honestly feel like that song "Evil Ways" by Drake was made there.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think so.
How'd you get the invite to that? Like who extended the invite?
I think Wild Great from Earth Gang or Brand New. Their DJ Brand New. Shout out to Brand New. He's also my DJ as well. But yeah, it was one of those guys. And yeah, they just linked me in, and then I kind of just made it a conscious effort to be like the first person in there every day and the last person to leave. And it turned out pretty well, if I must say.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you when you're watching or recording a song with Smino, is there anything you took away or any game he gave you during those sessions at all?
Piece of game I took away is like be as creative as possible. Say the thing that you actually thinking. Like, don't overthink your words. Don't overthink what you want to say on the microphone, because 9 times out of 10, that might be the right thing to say. Like, because he started off the song with a Soulja Boy interpolation. I didn't expect him to do that. Like, that was just him off the head thinking, and I like that's what I wish I would have done before I've learned that in the studio with him.
Mm-hmm. And he also, I saw he posted some tweet where he was talking about he did a lot of features and said the one he did for you is probably the best or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
He walked. Yeah, man. He's that creative though. Like, cause just how he caught the melody of what I was doing, and just made everything, made the thought that he had cohesive with what I was saying as well. And he even like down to the stacks and all that. He heard things that I didn't know that I needed in it. Like he does this little melodic bridge in the song. I wouldn't have never thought to add something like that. Yeah.
And then another song I want to talk about is On My Mama. And I want to talk about specifically, you have the shirts. This is Marco Plus Raps Better Than You. That's for that video, right?
Yeah. It was like 4 different variations. It was Marco Plus Raps Better Than You. Marco Plus Is Better Than You. Marco Plus Greater Than You sign. And I forgot the other one, Jesus H. But yeah.
And I think just in general, you rap with a lot of confidence. Like, where does that confidence come from? And you're very adamant too that like you think you are the best rapper and like that's your goal. Like you really stand on that.
I'm obnoxious, bro. I fully believe everything I'm saying. Like
you should.
I be feeling like a lot of people cut it on when they get in front of the mic. My sentence is my raps. Like I feel exactly how I be saying. I can't even lie. It like I don't think nobody I just don't think nobody better than me. Like dead serious. And my team thought of that. Like they thought of that. Yeah.
That's dope.
I did not come up with that. They thought of that themselves. And I was like, yo, this fits so well. And it worked out like a mug. They geniuses.
Yeah. And then one other, not a collaborator on the album, but somebody else I want to talk about is your relationship with JID. Yeah. Because I saw you saying you're going to go on tour with him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what the street's saying, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah. He the streets. Yeah.
And wasn't it a big, he co-signed one of your songs and that was like a big moment in your career, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah. I had a tape called The South Got Something to Say, and he posted the song lately around when it dropped. And that was pretty much the start of my career.
And that was organic? You like had no relationship with him prior to that?
Yeah, I did not have no relationship. Yeah. He really seen me on a comment on like a post that somebody posted, like a promo post, and he did like, I think it was the song Crack Sandwich, but it was live and it wasn't out yet. And I was like, this hard, but wait till my album drop. It's gonna be better. And he seen that and he remembered it, and then that happened. And then I started talking to like the people he signed to, and he was like, I know who this is. Then he heard the project and he was like, yeah, he's turned.
So how did your relationship develop from that to now? He at least says he wants to bring you on tour.
We talk a lot. That's my guy.
He's from Atlanta, obviously.
Yeah. We be talking. He'll call me one morning just to talk about some random stuff because he'll be like all the way overseas. Like, so it'll probably be like 6 o'clock where he is, 6 p.m. and it's like 7 in the morning for me or something crazy. And we just be talking, chopping it up. It's kind of crazy. I ain't like, it's weird because he's like more of my friend in like my rap cohort. Like,
have you got in the studio with him at all or nah?
Yeah, I'm on I helped with that song Work that's out. I'm on like the hook.
Yeah,
and stuff.
You're on the backing. You're on the vocals, right? Yeah. You got vocals on that?
Mm-hmm. But we locked in a lot. We did a lot of songs that probably won't come out at that session I was talking about earlier. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff.
Is that like normal for you? Like, are you typically recording a ton and a lot of it's not seeing the light of day, or are you slow to record, or what?
It can be like that when I'm not making a project. I have this bad habit of like making a lot of songs and then none of them make the project, and then I start making the project and I just make a bunch of new stuff. So yeah, I'm a song hoarder.
Yeah, I mean it's hard. I imagine it's hard as an artist too, because it's like you do a bunch, but then by the time you get to releasing it, it almost feels like that's a different version of you, and then maybe you're like,
exactly.
That doesn't fit anymore.
That's exactly what it feels like. And also, certain songs just don't fit the ear of the album. Certain songs just don't go for that time. Like, to be honest, a lot of songs may come out, but it's just not the energy for that right now.
I mean, that's like speaking of like that. We're just talking about Smino. Like he just did that with his most recent project.
Yeah,
like,
he
that
dropped
was an
like
old
songs from
project.
like 3-4 years ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like be done. A precedent's been set that you can do that at some point. And then also JID. We talked about the recording with Dreamville, but you did Dreamville Fest too recently, right?
Yeah, he brought me out on stage. Yeah.
What was that like? Was that your first time at a festival? Like performing at a festival?
Yes, that was my first time at a festival. Period. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I.
I mean, it's tough for me to go to festivals now. It's like it's a grind.
It's too
You're
loud.
in the crowd. It's loud. Yeah. It's
oh my god!
Trying to go from stage to stage.
It's
too
hot.
many people. It's hot. Standing all day.
Why don't festivals be in like autumn?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's true.
Like early spring, late winter.
But even then, like I've been to Tyler the Creator's Camp Flogna in LA, and that's in like November. I mean, granted, it's LA, but it's still brutal.
It's still
like,
brutal.
Yeah, I mean, you're standing all day.
That's
There's
crazy.
too many people. It's like
I'd hate that.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only time I'm gonna go to festivals is if I'm performing.
That's probably a good way to do it at this point.
For sure, man.
But what was that like performing in front of that crowd or just being up there? That get you excited to do more festivals in the future?
To see that many people in front of me, I ain't never been in front of that many people before.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and it left me wanting to be in front of that many people again, like very badly. I don't want and maybe that's just like the spoiled feeling, but I don't like. I need that now. I need that now. Whether it's a year from now, 4 or 5 years from now, I will have my own stage like that.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, I think we're pressed on time, so we're gonna wrap it up soon. What do you hope listeners take away from your new project, Marco Plus versus the Underworld?
That if I could get through it, bruh, hey boy, you could get through it. That's really it, honestly. To be honest,
I've gotten 2 listens in so far, and the outro, Hell in a Cell, yeah, that's my favorite.
Thank you so much.
That one, and I'm blanking on the name now, but the one with Kai Cash.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Cool It Out.
That one's great too.
Thank you
Those
so
are my
much.
2 favorite on my first couple listens. I got to spin it more.
Yeah, Kai and Jigs walked on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. Is there anything people can look forward to after the album is released? Is there going to be any merch, tour, shows?
Merch on the way. Tour on the way, whether it's solo or with Dustin Root, which is JID. But yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff on the way. I can't even lie. I'm just ready to take over everything. I'm dead serious about that. Like I see myself as Vegeta, but with Goku power. So basically, like, yeah, I'm the villain, but I'm the strongest.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. All right,
I'm more Kobe than Brian.
Oh shit.
But I'm Brian too. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Marco Plus, go check out the album, stream it. Marco Plus versus the Underworld. It's fire. He's fire.
Thank you.
Great artist. Thank you for being here.
You're fire.
Thanks.
Hey.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a connection.
Hell yeah. All right. See you guys. Thanks.